we're back. As well as blowing my ears out right now. Don't know why. Blowing my ears out right now. Give me a minute. Good enough. Alright, let's send it. Alright, let's make sure Twitch looks okay. Alright. Why? I have to find our Twitch login because it's being broken. That was stupid. But alright. See what I have going on. Beasts class, oh boy. Did not realize I had this much stuff going on. Also, the music is still way too loud. Just blowing out my ears over here for no reason. Alright. Hello, Michael. How's it going? I'm trying to figure my stuff out because it seems to have reset my settings. Because figures, that's what I get for not playing it recently. Alright. Well, let's get out of here. Map. Fast travel around because I am oh Lord. I am doing alright today, Michael. I had an existential crisis for a bit trying to decide what to play, but I decided we'll just go with Hogwarts. Wait for daytime here. Alright. What a bunch of nerds already sitting here ready for class to begin.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly.
Return to Mad Eye Malloy.
Now,
I
it
forgot
seems
about
many
that.
of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor.
Oh, Lord.
Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Practice on Gerald. Neat.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches experience. That's lovely.
Yes.
I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Not why. Come on. If I could type, would be great.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news.
Sure.
He seems
Sure.
very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them.
I don't want
Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Ah, yes. Big magical cats. Nice. They're straight up copying Star Trek with that creature.
Couple
Yeah.
of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Oh, look at us being the good guy.
Let's go.
Oh god, I forgot my code is just obnoxious. Took me that long
Those
to
two
realize.
don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there
God.
you are.
Are you gonna give
I
me
would
more?
like a moment, please.
You're gonna give me more work, huh?
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives.
No one will mess
Some
with
provide
you. I
us
think
with
it's the
magically
opposite.
imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers.
Yeah, no one's gonna
Well
mess with me in
done,
this
by
outfit.
the way.
They look too unhinged.
Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer. stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now,
Yeah,
why
if
don't
only.
we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help
I
you
already have,
catch
like,
up
6.
to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Psst, psst, over here.
What do you want?
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well.
I
Lead
need
the
to
way.
mod this so
I'd
I
hoped
can
I
just,
would.
So I can just curse anyone and everyone.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really?
Of course I am.
Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
She's just leading me in the
Quite the weather we're having.
leading
don't
me
you
to my
think?
death.
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
We're gonna die. She's gonna just cruciate curse me in the court. Wow. She's
Stand
gonna
back.
Avada Kedavra me in the forest and leave me to death. Leave me to eat. Be eaten. I cannot talk today. Only Granger gets happy about assignments, right?
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Proceeds to get eaten.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly.
Sure.
You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her.
Why am
but
I
she's
locked
a
into this
dreadful
view?
busybody.
The creatures are cool, but I prefer my broom. I should have modded this before I got on today, so I was just like... Someone made a F-18 mod, so you're just strolling around in an F-18. But it's your broom. Neat.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
Sure.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there
She's
next time.
justifying us
Professor
being to
Howard mentioned the
murder,
poachers as well.
Poachers.
She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep hiring safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Look at that. Yay, another quest complete. Feels weird actually. Let me just hit tab on accident. That was my number 1. What was my number 2? That's about. I think so. Looks about right. I've half forgotten how to play, Michael.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the 3 Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
No.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Jesus Christ, can they leave me alone? They do that a lot with games, forget controls. Yeah. How many more quests did I just get? I got these 2. I get that one and that one. Jesus. Huh. Yeah, we'll be nice and we'll go meet Sebastian. Oh, Jesus, I didn't realize it was that far away. I don't remember how to get the broom out, so this will be a struggle for a little bit. But that's okay. Alright. Come on, game.
Historically speaking, there's never...
Protego!
Nope. Professor Quest are good, unlock spells. Yeah, that'll be my next stop.
Revelio.
I kinda like half kicked that door open. Yeah. Can't just fly over the mountain. Well, that's my answer to that.
I'll have taken your life before you even realize you. What's this?
I don't remember how to dismount. We'll deal with that later. Good game, but the amount of collectibles is crazy. Yeah. I mean, my other issue is that I need to play it literally 3 more times after this.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
It is
I
beef.
question anyone teaching defense against dark arts. Why take such an interest?
Polyjuice potion wants.
Reparo!
Is the knee reversal hex really so sinister?
Revelio!
The gorgeous brooch depicts a magical bird of some sort. What particular magic bird is unclear, but some believe it's meant to represent one of the medieval Irish Druids, Cleodona, bird who's saying the sick to sleep.
Unicorn blood will keep you alive.
Aloha Mora.
God dang it.
Revelio.
Neat.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Oh, I have no malice, sweet. Well, let's grab this side quest while I'm here.
Something grand.
Excuse me, madam.
Other
I
houses
thought I
only
heard
need
you
a
say
little bit
something.
Story, not too much for trophy
Yes,
achievement.
indeed. Talking to myself
no,
again.
I'm just
I find
wanna do
myself
the
to be
different
quite
stories.
the engaging conversationalist since my husband
Since they're all
passed.
different, apparently.
Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
Oh, Lord.
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather
Ravenclaw.
interested to hear what, if
Ravenclaw,
anything,
this
you
one.
find.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
Greville. Huh.
Revelio.
Fun name.
I should look into the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned.
Yeah, that's for later. I'm doing a different quest right now, Madame Twiddle.
Revelio.
God, that light is awful.
I found myself yearning for the family holidays we used to take.
Aloha Mora.
Wow. Those puzzles are fun, I've done them all. Ain't fun anymore.
Revelio.
I can imagine they get boring to do after you've already done them. I feel like there has to have been. Oh, there we go. Come on, learn to run, boy.
No.
Oh, look. Another one.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
I haven't done combat in a while.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Confringo.
Fuck you in particular.
Levioso. I'm a goblin, nothing else. Why drag this out longer than necessary? Confringo. I won't rest. Expelliarmus.
Oh, I've got to get used to that again. Oh, nice.
Revelio.
Well, that's part of the Merlin trial. What's down here?
This looks intriguing.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Broom is way better than Roach in The Witcher 3. I really should play more of The Witcher.
Revelio.
Ian, let's not hit the secret thing we know that does. That literally reveals secret things. Let's not use that. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Revelio.
Oh, this looks like a not fun floor.
Levioso! Accio! Wingardium Levioso! Levioso!
Red Dead Redemption 2 than The Witcher 3 in my eyes. I think I just need to play them all more in general. Of course it's worse than I already have.
Revelio!
That was lame. I haven't even played the original Red Dead. Well, it's lied. I played a little bit. A tiny bit. Did it again. Sebastian, why does your village have to be so far away?
I deserve better than patrol duty.
Revelio!
Practice dummies. Neat. Ah, yes, a well. The well in Feldcroft ran dry for some 400 years ago during the Great Drought. Sadly, many perished as a result, including at least one young boy whose father refused to speak for years thereafter. Legend says it was all saved. Ew! This is when we saw them use the special. The ancient magic. Oh, lame. Red Dead 2, the horse's private shrink in cold regions. That's the attention to detail Rockstar can come up with. Sounds about right.
You made it.
You sound not so happy to see me, Jesus.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
The first job was
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier.
GTA 1.
With
That's pretty
Ranrock's
cool.
lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
So, but I'd say, so why am I entering first?
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is.
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There
What a
is
dickhead.
no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
Jesus. Well, okay then. I guess this leads us to go to the castle
I'm
because he's
sorry you
angry.
had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Letter from Answald to discuss. This is my potion kit, not yours. Leave my things be. Ooh.
Revelio.
Dear Anne, Hogwarts isn't the same without you. Well, Sharp is still as foul, but you know what I mean. Hope you're feeling better. Man, they really shorten their dialogue to each other.
I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
Resistance is futile, pretty much.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is
Sounds
cruel.
like we go murder
The only thing to do
them.
now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Screw you, Solomon. You're kind of a dickhead.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
Yeah, we'll be friends with
I'll
him.
admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced
Star
that
Wars
nothing
Race,
more can be
whatever,
done for
yeah.
her.
I refuse to believe
It does
that.
look good.
Anne's pain is more than physical.
I have too
It has
much to
changed
play.
her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Let me fix that. It's somewhat better.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Sounds like it's murder time.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Man, I'm apparently really content with murder today. I'm all sing-songy about it.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Incendio!
He's a dead wizard in my book.
Fringo!
Protego!
Let's get this over.
Repulso! Glacius!
That's embarrassing, isn't it? Someone been taken out last week! But this is sad. Really, it is.
Bring the Repulso! Incendio!
Not so well. Vicious lance! You've made your last mistake.
Oh yeah? Do something about it.
How nice son. I will make you pay.
Incendio! Protego!
Stop it!
Repulso!
You will regret coming here. I won't rest. Dead.
Incendio!
Nice of you to stop.
Confringo! Leviosa! Expelliarmus!
No, little moon calf.
Leviosa!
Was that your best? I've been fighting since you were born.
Leviosa! Confringo!
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
A bit more than you bargained for. Lord of the Rings game is Gollum, just what every fan wanted. Dude, I miss the good Lord of the Rings games. Oh, it's been a while.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed
Age
her,
of the Ring is good.
which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right.
Good mod of
The
Battle for
Loyalists are
Middle-earth,
everywhere,
too.
but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
It's a little big
It might
for
be worth
Goblin.
taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio.
No more secrets? Okay.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take
good.
in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge.
Oh boy.
It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Confringo!
Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
For the second week in the camp, more arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and some of our own healers are doing all that they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man, much like my father, who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would be to rid them of their
A
torment.
journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Incendio!
Traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I'm the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Well, I forever regret not having done more. I cannot look into their eyes, knowing that I could lessen the burden of the heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course. Would that be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability?
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Lumos. Revelio. Incendio.
Oh, I meant to do that one, the blast, but...
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream?
Lumos.
Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds
Everyone has
strange.
changed
Honestly,
names. My new
nothing you
character will
say
be
sounds
Bob
strange
Smith.
to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a
that
rare
Jim
ability
Bob
to see
Smith?
whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Come on, you gotta name him like Jim Bob Smith. You gotta make him at least like a little redneck.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
What in the fuck?
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Select rune diagram. Can't rotate it or anything. I don't know what
Anything
the
helpful
point
in the
is.
note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
Jimmy is very
I've
popular
been thinking.
in Scotland.
A keeper
Oh, really?
lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts.
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Levioso!
Neat. Where do I want to go? Let's go do a side quest. Let's be a good little boy. I guess I can do this one. That's easy enough. 007 is Scottish. He shouldn't be called Jimmy Bond. Jimmy Bond. That'd be pretty good. Imagine him, you know, Bond, Jimmy Bond. I hate myself for that. Whoa, come on, game. Man, it's like since I haven't played since they did some updates, everything's real laggy. Only running 30 FPS. Like, what is this crap? I don't know why I'm running.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh, maybe I actually haven't been at divination class.
At a time how bored I'd be in divination class.
No. Bond in a kilt. That would be pretty good. It's a tactical kilt though, come on. It's gotta be made out of like metal. So that way it deflects bullets. Yeah, I noticed the game was so smooth, the patch I played. Yeah, my game is not. But I might just have my graphics up too high now. Come on, where's my ugly green hat and all that?
So knowledgeable. Oh.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
Odiwa Onai under the Professor's Black direction. Oof. It is my honor as Deputy Headmistress to offer you the position of Divination Professor at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. We are thrilled at the prospect of having you join our distinguished faculty. Please inform us of your intentions as soon as possible. Blah, blah, blah. I cannot talk.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that once present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
A lot of murder.
I can't get rid of this feeling of a coming danger.
I see. Know that such omens are not damning if they can at least prepare us. And you are preparing yourself, even now. But this talk
A lot
of
of
tomorrow
murder.
should not divert us from your present
Jesus.
success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance.
Damn
And
right.
if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Descender!
I think you have it.
I need to go here anyways for Deke's quest, but also for...
Deke? Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what
Time to
Deke
start
was
being
thinking.
a poacher on
You
my
see,
own anyway.
the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
What was I supposed
Potato!
to... Not, I didn't need to hit you. Probably can't grow it because I don't have any. Fluxweed. Well, you know what? I need to go buy stuff anyways. There's that much collectibles. I learned the whole map of Hogwarts is a maze.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. A wise decision. Thank you.
God, Thunderbrew's expensive, but...
A wise decision. Thank you.
I know. I'm just lazy. I know I definitely could have just done it. I need to go out to the magic meat. Yeah, I know I could have just brewed them, but I'm lazy right now. Pay to win, plus I can just sell all the magic creatures.
Be with you in a bit. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
I probably have a potion ready, honestly. Oh no, I don't actually have one brewing. Oh, now I'm stupid. Oh, really? So, guess we're not doing that one right now. Sure, Deke, let's go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts.
Yeah, I just
It was
have
during those
$100.
days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
Huh. That's a funny way to say it, because I'm definitely
have
just going
arrived.
to start selling stuff.
Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right. Revelio.
Oh, Puffskein, come here.
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Oh, bye, Deke. Could probably just have, like, almost fast traveled there, but...
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Levioso! No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Reparo.
I don't know if you noticed the game screwing me there or not.
Levioso! Accio. Do cooperate, won't you? Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Accio! Levioso! Professor Howard will never believe this. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Running. I hate myself.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is.
Rescue
Moon
is the
calves
new name
gather
for
near the
poach.
large tree with the
Pretty
spiral
much.
pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Oh boy, it's nighttime.
Now. I'm only trying to help.
Levioso.
There.
Gotcha,
Not
bitch.
going to hurt you.
Levioso.
Everything's all right now.
Come on, you're telling me I can't just harvest a deer?
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. You'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Deke teleporting and shit.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Man, you thought I've played this before. do.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
Sure. You get some cool looking gear. Good, it lets you upgrade
Deke thinks the
clothing and
vivarium
camo
will be a
gear.
fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Need to get the last slot.
Wonderful.
There's a small area for animals and has some collectibles from animals around the map.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now,
I
Deke
wasn't
can
trying
show
to
you
talk
how
to
to
him,
use
but
them.
okay.
First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
I don't want it. Yes. Floor.
Revelio.
Everyone checks behind waterfalls in games, 99% nothing. I know, that was my immediate thought, as you can tell. Do I have any other ugly scarves? That would just look ridiculous with this outfit. We'll stick with this one. Upgrading gear is good, but like, yeah, there's always better gear. I don't really care about the collection's talents. Oh boy. 1 talent point available. Now let's see if any of those. Oh, I have to add a trait. Of course I do.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Off on another adventure. Oh.
Bottom. After dark, do not tell anyone.
There we go.
June 4th. The patient's symptoms include pockmarked skin of a greenish hue, sparks sneezed from the nostrils, and a green and purple rash between the toes. Textbook case of dragonpox, possibly lethal. I have prescribed the second dose of the Gorsmore cure, but it may not be sufficient. As such, I have further prescribed an elixir to induce euphoria to ease the patient's probable passing. Must sanitize my equipment, highly contagious. Well, it looks like you didn't do it well enough. Let's go.
Incendio. Protego.
Let's do this, ladies and gents.
Descendo. Stupefy. Depulso. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Incendio. Descendo. Depulso. Incendio. Incendio. Descendo. Depulso. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Neat. Well, I'm not horrible at that. Wouldn't say I'm good, but I'm not horrible.
Levioso.
Record.
Confringo.
No, was
Revelio. Whoa. Incendio.
What am I doing?
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio.
Jump between the spell sets and mix them, especially when the first row is charging. Yeah, I just gotta get used to it all again. I don't worry about that. Later, where am I going? I'm going over to the bridge.
That's it. Goodness. Not a party to attend by.
Not a party to attend by myself. Sounds like a.
Expelliarmus! It isn't Nora Treadwell's guardian angel.
Levioso!
If I have someone...
Incendio!
We're on that magic. Conductive, aren't we?
I'll try that Expelliarmus. You may want to...
Depulso!
What are you
Levioso! Expelliarmus!
Expulso!
I definitely should not be here.
Expulso!
Stupid! Confringo! Accio!
You die for this. Barely felt anything at all. What are you, shy? We can't hold out forever.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio!
From above! It's on my one. Feel my wrath.
Incendio! Descendo! Depulso!
Is that all?
Potato! Stupefy!
Expulso!
Descendo! Incendio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Expulso!
That was a waste.
Back for more. That's pitiful.
Incendio!
Descendo! Incendio! Depulso!
Reducto. Trippicus totalis.
Descendo!
Trippicus totalis.
Goblin helmet. I want that back
Reducto.
now. Descendo! Incendio!
One fixated on Merlin.
Expulso! Descendo! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Confringo!
That's just the beginning. I've seen you use Expelliarmus many times. Won't work on me, I can tell you.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego! Pathetic!
I should warn you, I will make the same mistake.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Ooh, that was bad.
Trippicus totalis.
I'm just warming up.
Expelliarmus!
Trippicus totalis.
Confringo!
Petrificus totalis. Petrificus totalis.
I'm definitely not supposed to be here.
Not the best place for an
I forgot I upgraded the fucking dodge.
Concentrate. Can't let anyone get past
I made the
me this
first
time.
2 rows offensive and 3rd or 4th other spells such as eliminate. Clients help, yeah.
Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Descendo! Repulso!
Don't do that!
Come here, buddy boy.
No one to share in my victory. Hello, Hamura.
Shocking. That was kind of screwed up. He was just stuck there, and I decided to
Revelio.
take a potion and then just run up to him. Well, that went quite well for me being under level for this area. Oh, cruelty 3.
Revelio. Hello, Hamura.
Man, that thing sounds Saiyan.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
That's a lie. I'm gonna sell you right off.
Revelio.
Look at that, I forgot a chest inside here. Oh, hey, bison. Come on. Come on.
Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends.
Bro, I already cleared the area. You're okay. Don't you worry about it. I do forget about that. Yeah, I should be scanning while on my broom. Parkour. What other quests do I got? Well, fuck it. Oh, I have too many.
Yes.
Madam Kogawa.
Welcome back.
Teach
Have you
me
finished
some
your
shit.
assignment?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our Restore Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. I recommend practicing
Accio.
as much
Wingardium
as
Leviosa.
possible, perhaps before you leave here.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I honestly don't know why it's triggering both. What other quests did I finish?
That's the last time I had a potion I did.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom. For your sake... that of everyone else.
Diffindo!
It's a pleasure to have a
Incendio!
student who
Incendio!
has...
Repulsor!
Have you finished your herbology essay? Mine's only about...
Oh yeah, I'm trying to. I suppose I should be a good boy and go learn all the spells.
Harry Pippin certainly steered me right.
Hey, it's me, Gareth.
Gareth.
Do you have...
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was.
After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Wisbies is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction.
That's for later.
A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
God, I did not mean to use that.
Lumos.
Don't actually know where that is.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
It's not that I'm not interested. And you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
Damn.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
You were supposed to have news?
I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
This is one of those times where I wish, what's it called? I modded it. Modded the game so I could just destroy him. Join the dark side hoops on franchise. Well, I guess astronomy class time. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go do the Weasley quest.
This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium. Goodness. Who knew this was all down here? Revelio.
Ah, yes, magical torches.
A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken, though. Reparo. That seems to have done the trick. Revelio.
Breaks on the way down. I die horribly.
This castle will never cease to surprise me. Incendio! I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here? Revelio.
Loot.
Incendio.
You can never keep me away from the loot.
Revelio. going to have to get past this.
Ooh. Oh, well, it's water. Just keep swimming. Keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
Revelio. Levioso. Reparo. Levioso. Incendio. Reparo. One more to go and I'll make it across. Something is getting in the way of that platform. Confringo. Depulso. Levioso. Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first. Accio. Levioso. Aha, got it. Revelio. This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate. Incendio! Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
Breaking the low, breaking the low.
Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out.
Dungeons are fun, good mix of battles and puzzles. Yeah, that'll be the next fun part. There's just so much crap to explore. Don't get me wrong. Ooh. Sorry, I should not be on. But There's so much stuff to explore.
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them! Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
I think I'll miss you.
Really?
I shan't miss you.
Yeah.
Stop. I'm trying to be serious for once. You can tell. You know people miss you.
Let's start it again. You can wait till later. Fucking
Revelio.
Huh. I guess people just disappear around here.
Lumos.
It seems loads, but I thought the game was short in the end. Thought there was going to be a lot more quests, especially main ones. Oh, okay. One of my coworkers, oh god, like 2 days into release had like 20 hours into this game. I honestly thought there was going to be more up here. I'm kind of upset now.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
I just walk in looking like
Ladies,
the weirdest motherfucker.
Professor Shah.
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have
Yeah,
your
he
own.
told me about that.
You
That
can't
was
be the new
ridiculous.
student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for
No,
you.
no, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Leopold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past.
I just
Look
love that
only to the
everyone's just in
astronomy
black,
tables
and then
they
my guy,
erected
I'm like,
throughout the
yep,
Highlands
I'm just
from
a
which
combination
they
of
gazed
bright blue
millennia
and
ago
green and
on
purple.
the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear?
I love it.
Dismissed.
Scrolls over to me, blue.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again. We Ravenclaws must stick together.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Revelio.
It's a dog, isn't it?
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new. Incendio.
I like how no one questions the big burst of fire coming from down below.
A pristine night for stars.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope.
Sure
It's
you
nicer
were
than
a
I'd
young
expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
That it was here at Hogwarts, not like out in the forest.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as...
Caged bathtubs. Bathtub has been behind lock and key for as long as anyone can remember. Rumor has it that the tub was enchanted and chased after students decades ago who were too obsessed with their studies to care much for personal hygiene.
As I expected.
Revelio. Accio.
Oh, well, that works too.
Confringo!
Good
More
enough.
cobwebs. You don't think
Revelio.
any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
Look, there's a table. I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
That was neat. I need to just keep getting God. Your future is in the stars. Don't be proper gobbledygook. I need, you know what I need to do? I need to make my character just look the most ridiculous as possible. That is my goal. I want to be a police officer. It looks like my hobo and hobo tough life. I'm gonna go with that. You know what? I think I have to do the key. I have to change it up. Just because it's bright purple. Oh, good lord.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Did anyone ask? I don't have that lock skill. Okay, sweet. I can,
These rocks have
Hold
seen
up.
better days.
Hold up. Probably not supposed to be here yet.
Leviosa.
Or maybe I am and I'm just stupid. And the scarf really doesn't go. Perfect.
Incendio.
Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
Revelio.
Screwed that up somehow. Is there one higher up I missed? Do them for more ultimate spell slots. Most are easy on Broom. I'd assume I just need to go up, yeah.
That solves that.
Neat.
This place has seen better days.
Over here, quietly. I am glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Grimgotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions.
Blowing Natty's mind
For
right
now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can help to take them down for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Revelio.
We'll deal with that cage later.
I wonder what that does.
Depulso!
That did it.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Revelio. Incendio.
Jesus, 2 hours later.
Confringo.
Ooh, come on.
Dead end. Must be another way in. That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Can't believe I have to write this down, but you moon mines don't listen. Push the gate, don't blast it. If I find it blown to pieces again, I swear it'll be the end of you lot. Huh. Well, fuck you!
Accio. Levioso. Descendo. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa.
No, I thought I was just...
Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Leviosa. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Why did I hit Expelliarmus?
Depulso. Descendo. Depulso.
Why am I stupid?
Accio. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
Whoa, game. Hitting a solid fifth. Whoa, okay, what is going on? Okay, the game's freaking out less now.
Depulso. Revelio.
Michael, I'm stupid.
Depulso. Descendo. Reparo.
Raise then pull the lever. Why was that not working when I tried it earlier though?
Depulso. Accio.
No.
Well done. I will be right back.
I literally did that
I knew
earlier
you
and it
could do
didn't
it.
work.
This way. I will get the door.
Fuck.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain them.
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back to me now.
Very well. New plan.
I'm
I
over
get the
this.
evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
This game doesn't like me.
Revelio. Surprising how many nifflers you could find.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
Nothing to poach in Arranger except spiders. Not worth the trip.
Petrificus totalis.
I'm a sneaky snake. Man, who just leaves all this money lying around?
Petrificus totalis.
Was that meant to be an attack of some sort? Is that all they're teaching in school? Leviosa. Confringo. Compulso.
No.
I thought about it. Always the Nathan Drake bro. Thanks, game.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Incendio.
Levioso!
Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
It did occur to me that I could just constantly depulso them off the roof, and it's just an insta-kill.
Reparo.
Oh, those are the shot.
Aloha Mora.
Wasn't aimed at that, right? Nope.
Reparo. Expelliarmus.
Nope. R.
Revelio.
Being stupid again.
No, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians.
God dang it, I keep hitting the wrong freaking keys. T. Bag. Verde Leviosa.
Revelio. Revelio.
Like, that's really all that quiet. Astrid, keep an eye on my sachet. It's yours if I mysteriously disappear. That liar cheated us out of what was ours, so I took what I could and hid it here. 20 damned years and he treated us no better than fools who have been here for 2 blasted weeks.
Highwing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, amore.
Hurry.
Ooh. We almost got murdered.
Ho! Ho! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle.
I feel like this would be a surefire way to get in trouble.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Surefire way to get kicked out of Hogwarts right here. Snuck into some place we weren't supposed to. Then decided to ride hippogriffs. I guess that's not the worst thing.
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Faster, Highwing!
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Hallow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
I didn't know
I
Simon
assume you
Pegg
have
voiced the
news
headmaster. Was he
regarding the
really?
goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Huh.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
No need to race now, my friend.
Lane. Like that person looking at me like, what the fuck?
Future champion coming through.
Oh. That's where I landed. I don't feel like doing that right now. I guess I don't need to really do all that. I can just go. Map chamber. Yeah, I really didn't know Simon Pegg voices the headmaster either. And can't mean I've interacted with what, the headmaster like 3 times now?
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Alright, I just realized I should call it quits for tonight. It's 11:15, so it's time for me to go to bed. That being said, man, I only have 12 hours in Hogwarts. Yikes. That scarf is awful. It is absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. It's almost as bad as this robe. I don't even think I have anything more fun for a robe. I kind of enjoy my stupid robe. But yeah, thanks, Michael. I will probably talk to you tomorrow. We're doing 7 days tomorrow. Other than that, I might be back on Thursday. We will see.